If you can understand English podcast, but you cannot speak English, this video is for you. After watching this video, I promise to you, you will be able to speak English. Are you ready? Let's start. At first, we are starting by learning some new vocabularies. The first one is mind. It has two meanings. One of them is take care about something, and another one is about our brain, our thought. One of them is verb, and another one is noun. Let's make a sentence. I changed my mind. It means that I changed my thoughts, my idea. Repeat after me. I changed my mind. Very good. I changed my mind. This one is noun. Keep it in your mind. It means that remember this. Remember this. Repeat after me. Keep it in your mind. Very good. In these two sentences, mind, were, noun. Another meaning is about taking care of something. Do you mind opening the window? It means that, do you care to open the window? It is okay to open the window. Please repeat after me. Do you mind opening the window? Very good. When I want to say that, forget it, forget something, I can say never mind. Never mind. Repeat after me. Never mind. Never mind. Thank you. The next one is run. It has two meanings. One of them is running, and another one means managing something, controlling something. Both of them are verb. I run every morning. I run every morning. Repeat after me. I run every morning. Time is running out. It means that the time is going too fast. Time is running now. We are talking about now. Time is running. Repeat after me. Time is running out. Perfect. The next meaning is different from the first one. I'm managing a small business. I can say, I run a small business. It means that I control, I manage a small business. Repeat after me. I run a small business. Perfect. The machine runs on electricity. It means that the machine works on electricity. Repeat after me. The machine runs on electricity. Very good. The next one is pick. One of the meaning is choosing, and another one is take something. I'm in the store and the salesman say that pick one bag. It means choose one bag. Repeat after me. Pick one bag. Thank you. My mother picked, it's about past, picked the red dress. It means that she chose a red dress. Repeat after me. My mother picked the red dress. Very good. I can use pick with up. It means pick up, pick up. I'm picking up my pen. I'm picking up my notebook. Repeat after me. I'm picking up my pen. That's nice. When I want to take someone to home, I have a car and I want to take my mother to home, I can use pick. For example, can you pick me up? It means that, can you take me home? Can you pick me up? Repeat after me. Can you pick me up? The next one is break. Break. Break means destroying something, like glass, like window, like phone. Another meaning is rest. Resting. Sleeping. Resting. I want to use the past verb. The past of break is broke. I broke my phone. I broke my phone. Repeat after me. I broke my phone. Very good. I'm talking to my students and I say that don't break the rules. It means that take care of rules. Don't break the rules. I can use break for something physically or non-physically. Okay? Repeat after me. Don't break the rules. Very. We are at class and we are so tired. We can say we need a short break. It means that we need a short rest. Repeat after me. We need a short break. Very good. Before continuing, I want to say that please write all of these examples. Just by listening, you cannot learn. Watch this video for 3 or 4 times if you can. Tell me in comments which one of these words you didn't know. Or you can use take with break. Take a break. It means rest. Let's take a break. It means that let's have a rest. Repeat after me. Let's take a break. The next one is turn. It has 2 meanings. One of them is turn. When you want to pay money, for example in a restaurant, instead of your friend, you can say turn. This time is my turn. I will give you an example. For example, I want to give you a direction and I can say turn left. Turn left. Repeat after me. Turn left. Or when something is changing, I can use turn. The milk turned sour. The milk turned sour. It means that its taste has changed. Repeat after me. The milk turned sour. I go to the restaurant with my friend and I don't want my friend pay the money. And I can say, it's my turn. It means that this time I want to pay. Repeat after me. It's my turn. Another one is set. When I want to put something on the table, I can say, I set the table. Repeat after me. I set the table. Very good. I set my alarm because I want to wake up in the morning. I set my alarm. Repeat after me. I set my alarm. Set a goal. It means that write your goal, plan for it, and think about it and try for it. Set a goal. Repeat after me. Set a goal. Thank you. The next one is hold. Keeping something. Hold the door. It means that help the door to stand like this. It means that put your hand on the door to stop. Hold the door. Repeat after me. Hold the door. Hold on a second. It means that wait. Hold on a second. It means that wait for a second. Repeat after me. Hold a second. At the end of the video, I will tell you how you can use this practicing for your speaking. Don't forget to write all of them, all of the sentences, all of the words. We can use hold for a meeting. For example, they are holding a meeting. It means that they are starting a meeting. Repeat after me. They are holding a meeting. The next one is deal. For example, it's a good deal. I'm doing some business and after ending, I can say this sentence. Repeat after me. It's a good deal. Or let's make a deal. In the game, in the match, in the business. Repeat after me. Make a good deal. Good. Another meaning is going over something. For example, I can't deal with my stress. It means that I cannot go over it, I cannot control it. Repeat after me. I can't deal with my stress. Perfect. How do you deal with the problems? How do you deal with the problems? Repeat after me. How do you deal with the problems? Perfect. Very good. Now you know some important words. And you know some sentences. So you can make some sentences with these words. At first, you should write all of the words with the examples in your notebook, because after some days you will forget. Then you should try to make different sentences exactly same as that structure. For example, I gave you an example. Can you pick me up? Change the subject, change the verb, and make different sentences with this structure. For speaking, at first, you should improve your writing. Why? It has one reason. For good speaking, you should know the structures. You should know some words and some grammars, okay? By practicing, by writing, you have enough time to think and write. So, your sentences after writing will be better. After learning how to make some sentences, and after learning how to use the words in one sentence, you can speak. This is the fantastic method that you can use it. I have a lot of experience about it. I tried all of these methods and techniques on my students. Be sure if you are following my videos, my episodes, after some months, you will be able to speak, but not just by listening, really. Thank you for having me on your phone. Tell me in comments how much this episode was useful for you. Do you like me to continue this kind of video or not? Don't forget to subscribe my channel. And don't forget to like it. Thank you very much. Good luck everyone. Goodbye.